Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Tech Support. In today's episode, an Easter miracle. My disk eject button won't power on my desktop. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. An Easter miracle. Or, don't put all your eggs in one Easter basket. Dramatis personae for this little passion play. $me equals me. $OpsMgr equals the operations manager for $org's building. $Theater Tech equals production assistant / theater tech, working nights at $org. Location. $org equals a client of the MSP I work for. They host performances, display visual arts, all kinds of stuff. They are a non-profit. I will use this mostly to refer to their physical building, which is large and has many rooms and entrances. Yes, on call for Easter weekend should be a pretty quiet one, yeah? Yeah, nah. Well, it had been pretty quiet, not unusual for our MSP. Most of our clients are 9-to-5 businesses, and we don't usually have many squawks overnight and over weekends, especially holiday weekends. I had settled in to catch up on some TV with the wife when I got a call. It was about 8:30 p.m. Theater Tech, hi, this is Theater Tech from $org. So, that server that says do not shut down? Well, it was hung up, so I called my boss and he said to try shutting it down, and now it won't power back on. Me, yeah, I actually got the alert about that server being offline a little bit ago. I've made a note to be out there first thing tomorrow to look at it. Theater Tech, okay. Well, it's the one that controls the door locks. Me, oh. Yeah, I remember that now. Been a while since I was out there. So, you powered it off, and then tried powering it back on, and what happens then? Theater Tech, nothing. No lights, nothing. Me, okay. That's not good. So, just to make sure I have this right, you powered off the server with the power button, it shut down, and then you hit the power button and nothing? No fans, no lights, no beeps? Theater Tech, yeah. I also moved the power cord to another outlet that I know is working. Same thing, nothing happens when I hit the button. Actual sensible troubleshooting. Nice. Me, well, I can come out and take a look, but it sounds like it's dead. That's a really old server. Theater Tech, well, you know what, if you are going to come out first thing, maybe we can secure the doors otherwise. I know it's late. And they value our time. It's an Easter miracle. Me, okay, well, no worries then, I'll be there first thing, by 8 a.m., and we'll see what we are looking at. Thanks for calling. Time passes. Ring ring. $OpsMgr, hi, this is OpsMgr from $org. About that server, it's the only way we have to lock the building. We need you to go out there and fix it. Me, okay, I understand it's important. I can head out there if you want. I can't promise that I'll be able to do anything, depending on what the actual problem is. If the power supply is bad or the motherboard is fried, I don't know that we'd be able to fix that at this hour. $OpsMgr, we really need that server working. Can you just take a power supply from a PC or something? Me, internally, yeah, it doesn't really work that way, okay. Well, I'll be out there in about 30 to 40 minutes, and I'll let you know what I find and we'll go from there. At this point, I should tell you this server is old. Not the oldest one spoken of in these hallowed forums, not by a long shot, but old enough, about 2005-2010-ish vintage, PowerEdge SC440, running server 2003 or 2. There is a sticker on the front warning not to turn it off under any circumstances. Its sole function is to run software which controls maglocks on all the doors in the building. Maglocks which are the only locks, and as is only reasonable for human-occupied spaces, fail-safe, not fail-secure. I recall another TFTS a month or two ago about what happens to text when a maglock fails secure instead of safe. What underscore do underscore you underscore mean underscore your underscore locked underscore inside underscore the underscore office. I arrive on site, and Dollar Theater Tech meets me at the door. I head back to the server nook, and sure enough, the thing is dead. I plug my laptop charger into a nearby outlet to confirm there's power, then change the server's power cord to that outlet. Sure enough, still dead. Not that I doubted Dollar Theater Tech's troubleshooting, but verify independently, right? I dragged the server out of the rack-like structure in which it resided, put it up on a desk and opened it up. I half expected to find scorch marks or evidence of some damage to the wiring, but nothing looks too bad, just a crapload of dust. Oh, and a little green light on the MOBO when I connect the power cord. So, there is juice flowing through that power supply. I call $Ops MGR and tell him it's not looking good. Either the power supply or possibly, maybe even more likely, the motherboard are done. $Ops MGR, look, I have trouble believing it's not the power supply, and you can just take one from a PC. I've been around a lot of servers working in the hotel industry and $Me okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I used to work for Dell, and I too have seen a few servers in my day. I also fixed them. I am seeing lights on the motherboard, so some power is getting through the PSU. But all that is neither here nor there. I have to be realistic with you. I know you have an operations problem here, not being able to lock the building, but I don't know that IT is going to be able to solve this operations problem tonight. Ops MGR, but you guys are our IT, and you have to be able to fix IT stuff. Me, yes, and I'm sure we will find a solution. I'm just not confident we will get that solution in place in the next 2 hours. This server is obsolete, and if it is the motherboard, we're looking at having to move the HDD to another machine, or maybe even clone it. I also don't know that we have anything we could use for that back at the office. The PC you suggested here at $Org isn't going to have the appropriate connectors. Ops MGR, please change reality to be more convenient for me. A paraphrase, but you get the idea. Me, well, I left my sonic screwdriver in my other pants, and the time machine is out of order, but we'll see. Also paraphrased, mostly. I take the corpse back to our office, toss it on the workbench, and open it back up. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be taking out the HDD, oh, yes, singular HDD, because they were evidently unsure about this newfangled RAID stuff when the server was procured, and putting it somewhere. We don't keep spare servers around, nor do we have spare PCs or many parts on hand. We try very hard to keep our customers running on in-warranty hardware, and thus shift responsibility for stocking parts to our vendors, who are typically excellent in this regard. Clients who need spare PCs, we get them to buy spare PCs and have them configured on-site, ready to go. Clients who need spare PCs but do not buy them learn a hard lesson about preparedness. All of which is to say, it is not a usual thing that there is an old PC sitting around to catch my eye as I mull how best to proceed. But there it is. A Compaq, if that helps date its particular vintage. It's in the recycling pile, next stop, either on sale for $17 at Goodwill, or the landfill if it won't boot. What the heck, I think. I open the Compaq up, pull out the PSU, and sure enough, it's a little smaller, but the mounting screws match up to the Dell server. I pull out the Dell's PSU and swap in the Compaq's PSU, connect it up, and plug it into a power outlet and our KVM. I hit the power button. It lives. I am honestly shocked that this worked. I call Ops MGR and Dollar Theater Tech with the good news, power down the server and cross my fingers that it'll boot at least one more time, and head back to Org. The server booted again, and I got the security software, which had been hung up and was the reason for this whole debacle in the first place, to launch. Dollar Theater Tech tested the door locks and lo. They lock when commanded to lock. They open when commanded to open. Org is safe. I get to be home slightly before midnight. And that's how I missed watching Game of Thrones on Easter night. My disk eject button won't power on my desktop. Background: I worked for my university's IT department while I attended there, and as a summer job since I lived in the same town. During the summers, we would start by upgrading whichever computer labs were due that year, and then trickle down the 2-ish-year-old PCs to faculty and staff who basically just used MS Office. This story is about a faculty member who just received a trickle-down desktop. Ticket from Help Desk: please go look at $faculty's computer as it isn't turning on. I walk across campus to $faculty's office. The university campus is on the smaller side, like a 6-minute walk, but it was around 90 F out, so still unpleasant. $Me, hi there, I'm with IT. I got a ticket that your PC isn't turning on. $Faculty, yes. I just got an upgrade from $Guy in charge of upgrades, but this is the first time I've been in the office since he installed it. I reach down to her PC and press the power button. It immediately turns on and boots. Faculty, OH. Theoat's the power button. $Me. $Me, what button were you pressing? Faculty, points to disk eject button. $Me, I see. Faculty, the power button just really blends into the plastic there, doesn't it? It did not. Me, glad I could fix it.